When you know how reality works, it makes life seem so much more magical. It really does. And I want you to think about it this way, because once I tell you how this works, you're going to be like, oh, shoot, it's that easy? Yeah, it really is. Okay, so for all my Sims players, I'm not on the new Sims versions and everything, but I use this analogy a lot. So you remember Sims 2? Let me know in the comments. Do you remember Sims 2? And on Sims 2, I believe it was you can put your sim on free will. You can let them have free will or not. And you know what it takes for your sim to fall in love. You know what it takes for your sim to have kids. You know what it takes for your sim to get a promotion and all that stuff. And I also played like Sims Busting Out and Sims Herbs and all that good stuff. So, you know, it all is similar. But you know what it takes for your sim to get that promotion. Like when I used to play Sims Busting Out, I know what it takes for my sim to get to, what's the guy's name? Malcolm's mansion. I knew that, but it was a matter of doing it, right? But let's go back to the free will part. So when your sim is on free will, you can put, yeah, you got to go read this book so the reading bar can go up and they can get the skill point. Okay, cool. But your sim will inject their free will and they may go get a snack and stop reading a book. That's how life is, right? Now you have your higher self or your higher mind, which is your soul. Right now you are a focused portion of your soul. But your soul, your whole soul, right there, it knows. Okay, so you're in this reality and you're saying all the stuff you want to manifest and you're deciding to have. Okay, I'm ready to be in a happy relationship. I'm ready to have $5,000. I'm ready to have some new best friends that are like-minded. I'm ready to have a positive mindset and see the world differently. I'm ready to have a great relationship with my family. I'm ready to start my dream business. Okay, you put all of that, the coordinates into place. You said it. It's done. And you know when they say vibrationally it's done? It's because that reality already exists. It's not a matter of you trying to create something, y'all. So you can drop that pressure. You don't have to create anything. All realities exist. The fact that you can imagine it is because it already exists. That reality is existing. You looking at this video right now, your consciousness, your consciousness shifts realities. So, and you're shifting realities all the time throughout the day. And as Bashar says, billions of times per second. Okay? So think about these frames. You have some still frames. And you, just not you with your eyes, not the avatar with the eyes, but your consciousness is going through each of these frames. As you shift your beliefs, you're on another frame. And there's these timelines that are created, not created, but ordered, sequenced. I should put it that way, sequenced in a certain order, right? But you're shifting realities all the time. So the sequence changes all the time. So this is a moment to moment to moment to moment thing. That's why when you're manifesting, they say have unwavering faith, because you're shifting these realities billions of times per second. So if you are unwavering, you are shifting in the direction that is in alignment with your desire. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of you saying, okay, what am I deciding to have now? Okay, $5,000. Perfect. So now that reality already exists. Boom, we got it. Vibrationally, it's done. It's done because it's already there. Now, your higher self, just like when you're playing Sims, you being the player, playing The Sims, you know what it takes. You give your sim the steps, right? Your higher self, higher mind gives you the steps, every single step, so that you shift into the reality of having that thing, having the $5,000, having that business that you absolutely love and you're passionate about, and you wake up every single day and it lights you up, where you can wake up and you're like, oh, what am I excited to create? I've been doing that lately, and just waking up because I have the time and freedom to do it. And I just wake up and I'm like, oh, what am I excited to do today? What am I excited to create today? So when you're getting these steps, though, it's just like Sims. You can inject your free will, because if you think you know better than your higher self that already knows all the steps, you have the free will to do that. Like if you have the direction, you have the inspired action. That's how it comes through. The inspired action. If you have the inspired action to go to the gas station, like this is the time you usually don't go to the gas station, but you have the inspired action to go to the gas station at this time. You're having a good time and all that stuff, listening to your music, and you just get that action. Okay, boom. When you follow it, it leads you to something that you are meant to see. But if you don't, you have that free will. You can just be like, no, I'm just going to go home. I never go to the gas station at this time. It's probably going to be too packed. Limiting beliefs will come up. Okay. And you have the free will to make the choice. Do you want to go or do you not want to go? So that's what happens. Does it happen to you a lot? Or you get the inspired idea of a new business idea. You're just like, oh, this is like, nobody has ever thought about this before. This is that thing that is going to just make me millions and millions of dollars. But then you're like, well, I don't have the money to do it. So you don't do anything. That's your choice. That's you injecting your free will, because you have free will. Now, I'm probably striking a chord with you, because you're like, yeah, I've had like hundreds of business ideas, so I didn't do any of them. You don't have to know how. That is the higher self's job. That has nothing to do with you. Nothing. Just like in Sims. The sim doesn't have to know how they're going to get a promotion. The sim doesn't have to know how they're going to have a family. They don't have to know those things, because you're doing it. You already know how. So all you do is give the steps. The sim follows them, and then boom, married with kids, promotion at work, or started a business if you had that expansion pack. Like, that's how it works. And so for myself, to give y'all some real life examples, I've been following my excitement like throughout the day, right? Because I was like, you know what? I'm practicing these principles from Abraham Hicks and Bashar and all this stuff. And as I've been doing that, y'all, life has been magical. It really has, because the synchronicities are like, oh my gosh, you're at the right place at the right time. So the other day I was going to Walmart, right? And I was like, I thought I knew the way to Walmart. But I made a turn. At first I deemed it a wrong turn. But guess what? I said, okay, I don't have to give it this meaning. This can actually mean that this puts me in perfect timing for something unexpected. Amazing, but unexpected. Okay. So once I gave it that meaning, I went to Walmart, and then lo and behold, I was looking for some shampoo, and then my son saw his friend from school. And I was like, okay. So and what meaning am I giving to this situation? That I'm at the right place at the right time. Now, this manifestation that took place, now it had either a lot to do with me or a little to do with me. And with my son, this was his manifestation too. So it had something to do with him, a lot to do with him or a little to do with him. But it has something to do with both of us. That's how this works, y'all. So I was like, okay, so, and that's what I do. I give everything a meaning, a positive meaning. That's what I've been doing. Like, and it's really amazing. And I've just been getting inspired. I called my sister and she's like, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had just had a breakthrough. She's like, you had a breakthrough yesterday. You're always having breakthroughs. Yes, because I'm following my excitement. And when you're following your excitement, you are led to the right resources all the time. So make sure you're following your excitement in every moment. Practice. I'm not saying right off the bat, you got to get it like down 100%, but practice in every moment, following your excitement. What am I more excited to do? Because nowadays, like, I just have the time and the freedom, the abundance of time and freedom to focus on these principles, following my excitement, because that's all I'm thinking about. That's all I'm thinking about is, what am I excited to do? Okay, I'm excited to do this. So I go do that thing. And then I get inspired action. And then it's like, oh, let me make a video on this. And this is the video. This is the video that I had the inspired action about when I was driving, listening to Backstreet Boys, having fun. I went to the gas station at a different time because I was like, I'm enjoying the Backstreet Boys music. So let me just keep on driving and go to the gas station and get it done early. And then guess what? Boom, bada bang. This video. And I've been getting so much done, y'all, since I've been doing this. I get so much done in a short amount of time. And it's like, yeah, pretty much I finished all my videos in the morning. And life has been amazing. I'm just going to tell you that. It's been amazing. And the more you realize there's this connection going on between you and your higher self, the more the more aware you are of it, the easier it becomes. It's not so subtle anymore. You recognize it for what it is. And if you see my video yesterday when I'm talking about your emotions and how that's the sixth sense, and how if you get that piece of things, you are locked in. You're locked in. So go watch that if you haven't seen it, because that's going to put all this together for you. But I appreciate you for watching this video and getting so much out of this. Let me know, what breakthrough did you get from this video? Let me know in the comments below. And as per usual, I have my CEO Manifestor Workbook Bundle right in the description below. And in that, this is the thing that is going to have you receiving money. This is that thing that's going to have you in alignment with your higher self, so that you are getting the directions and you're not feeling blocked or feeling like, oh, there's obstacles and all this other stuff. Because yes, when you get the inspired action, it gets filtered through your belief system. So yes, it may rub up against a limiting belief and then you feel anxiety and stressed and frustrated. Okay, we're going to shift all that by giving you the basic template to shift your limiting beliefs. And manifesting is meant to be fun. So that's why I make it fun for you. And it has like a bunch of goodies in there. So do this, watch the results, because yeah, it's not going to be a surprise when you manifest $1,000 or $5,000, or manifest being at the right place at the right time, or manifest getting a date after you haven't had dates in years. It's not going to be a surprise where you start feeling beautiful and getting compliments. It's not going to... It won't shock me. Let's just put it that way. But I appreciate you for subscribing right down at the bottom, and I will see you in the next one.